Hi, I'm Navin Joshua. Very good morning. Second morning of an event is slightly tough. Folks come in a little later. I represent GreenHonchos as the founder director of GreenHonchos. Um, Between last year and now, I've always been a little late running into these events, but glad to be here on time and glad to have your attention. So GreenHonchos, I'll just give you a very quick, we only have 10 minutes anyway. I'll try and keep it shorter if possible. In short, we're a D2C enabler. We work closely with brands or retailers who could be anywhere in their e-commerce roadmap. We've been around for a fairly long time. Work with mid-market brands, D2C first brands, but really look at scale. So it's not that we only work with large brands or small brands or anything like that, but everything we do is e-commerce only. So that's what I've kind of mentioned, building, transforming, and scaling online businesses. We are here to kind of launch a program called GH or GreenHonchos Amplify. We'll come to that and how we arrived at that. We work with about 150 odd brands, largely apparel, footwear, accessories, now even FMCG, consumer packaged goods, personal care, which have all been more emerging categories. But from where our team looked at it, we realized that there are certain challenges in the India ecosystem. One is clearly of a fragmented tech ecosystem. We were talking to a lot of brands even yesterday. One of the big challenges is the brand to make all the decisions that which part of the tech stack or the digital stack should be used. Everyone's getting thrown with so many great products out there. We come in as a one-stop shop trying to solve for that problem, looking at how to scale businesses from the pre-order journey to the post-order journey. The 0 to 1 journey is largely about performance marketing on a basic tech stack and getting the right kind of marketing ROI, so to speak. But after that, it all comes about customer experience, the journey, the returning customer, and what we call as the gross to net gap, especially in certain categories, to make the e-commerce D2C business a little more scalable. Just to draw a parallel in the digital domain, so marketplaces take a cut out of the net sale. And so it becomes kind of easy and predictable that no matter what, whether you do 10 orders or 10,000 orders, it's a pure cut. But in the D2C space, the brand always has to figure out, okay, you know what, we need to take care of so much in the post-order journey. We don't know what the RTO is going to be, what should be my prepaid, what should be my COD, what is the good tech out there to make the returning customer more positive. Now, those are what we're trying to democratize at our end and provide a one-window solution. So yeah, these are the 6 kind of tenets of struggles that we've noticed through the 150 cohort of brands actually struggle with at different stages of their life stage. Our inspiration is, yes, shaping the future of e-commerce in India. We want to be that enabler behind the brands. We have a fair dig at it right now. But again, our thought is it's really split, and the model that we like to provide is more obviously the cart itself, or the e-commerce cart, which is the consumer experience. As GreenHonchos, we do a lot of Shopify. We also do some of Magento. We have our own cart called KartmaX, which we say is India's or made in India's answer to, let's say, the Salesforce Commerce Cloud or the Adobe Cloud Commerce in the global scenario, because we feel that nothing is really there that is built to suit in the India e-commerce context. Because in the India e-commerce context, most of the challenges are after the order is placed. Getting the orders placed is only a very small part of the problem, which is customer acquisition. But getting that entire full circle going, we don't feel that there is something that is built to suit for the India e-commerce landscape. So that's where what we call as GH Commerce Cloud, or KartmaX as the product is named. is there. It is the enterprise commerce platform. A lot of nationalized as well as international brands are using it to scale their commerce. Customer experience is a critical part because once you bring customers in from the top of the funnel, I think the middle of the funnel and bottom of the funnel journey is where the real transaction happens. We do believe that MarTech is a very, very critical area, which is actually the mapping of the journeys with your consumer. And obviously, we have our own CDP or customer data platform, which really we feel is arguably the largest customer data platform, because typically, you have platforms that have CDPs of their own, but those engines are once the order is placed. So in general, in e-commerce, the conversion rate for D2C is anywhere around 0.8% to, let's say, 3%, low to high. As a technology platform for the consumer experience and the marketing platform, we actually have data points for the balance 97% as well to draw greater journeys. So that's how we look at it, and that's why we feel that we are in a position to deliver what we call as a tongue-in-cheek, slightly unfair advantage as well to the brands we work with. So I already have a queue for the last 3-4 minutes, I guess. So I only have 1 or 2 more slides. As our contribution to being able to understand D2C fairly well and stick our neck out there, we have launched the GH Amplify program in July, which is what we call for high potential brands. They could be nationalized brands, they could be even digital first brands, but there'll be those that are probably just testing the waters and a bit probably gun shy to scale. We want to kind of stick our neck out there for them and really be able to say, I use the analogy of the marketplaces where you kind of sell and you kind of say, okay, all inclusive, it's about a 40 to 50% commission on net sale. We want to be able to equate that in the D2C landscape and say, don't worry about it, we'll take care of the entire tech and digital stack, and we will scale your business at least by 100% or even 2x within the next 12 months from where you are, and we'll provide that as a one window. So we feel that having worked for the last 8 years with about 100, 150 brands, plus some of them for over 6 and 7 years with their customers, this would be our contribution in enabling the D2C ecosystem. So just a quick snapshot, last slide for us. We've already worked with brands of repute across the India ecosystem. It's also a global product and offering. We will be going to new markets, including GCC very soon. But glad to talk to any of the brands that are available today to look at what we're calling as the partner program or the connect program for GH Amplify, to be able to stick our neck out there and truly partner deeply to solve that problem of a fragmented tech ecosystem for brands to be able to trust a one-stop shop and really focus on scaling and leveraging their business. Thank you so much for your time. I think I'm done with my 10 minutes.